Alright guys, it's Chris. So, it's been a long time since I did any sort of video, or any reselling really, to be fair. I was selling lots and lots on eBay, but time ran out, so much going on with family and work and everything else, and it was just a really crazy time, so I had to pack up eBay, and sort of regather and think about things differently. Um, yeah, so I decided to give Amazon FBA a go. So I kind of discussed just briefly um, my initial findings with Amazon FBA. It gives me an awful lot more time to source items, more time to do everything else that needs to be done around the house. I'm not having to get to the post office every day with 20 items before 2 o'clock to get it out next day delivery. Um, that's the phone. Yeah, I mean, sales have been really good. I just like my first couple of days, I struck lucky. I had a few things knocking around. Um, I had lots of it of. I put it on and it just sold out within a matter of days. It was unbelievable. Um, so that gave me a big boost and a lot of confidence, and I thought, right, okay, this can work. But along with the first shipment to FBA, there was DVDs, a couple of board games, all kinds of bits and bats, and it all sold. And I was just like, okay, I need to get more. I need to feed the beast, as people say. Um, so yeah, I've done that. I've sent 3 shipments into FBA, and so far, I think I've got about 12 items left. Um, at FBA. I've left it too long this time, sending another shipment in, but my wife was pregnant. Things got complicated. She ended up having the baby 2 months early. Saturday just gone. So yeah, that's where time's been at the moment. But all this stuff behind me, not the bike. Yeah, I'm sorry by the way, the backdrop, it's a bit messy, but not much I can do at the moment. This is where I am because we needed the extra room for the baby. I'm in the garage, so I've got quite a nice work table. I've got a big, it's about what, 12 foot long, something like that. So I've got a nice section, but the backdrop behind me isn't very pretty. Um, yeah, so FBA, it's just fabulous for time for me. I go out, get the items, list them all, just print off a sheet with all the labels on, and then stick them on. You've got to make sure you stick them over the original barcodes so there's no confusion. Um, and then just literally throw it in a big box, send it all UPS to Amazon, and then they deal with everything from there on. That's it, nothing. You don't have to do a thing. Customer service, issues, refunds, returns. It's just incredible. Yes, you have to pay a little bit more, but on the whole, if you're picking up most of your items from charity shops and like cheap clearance stuff, car boots, there's so much profit anyway in the majority of items. You've got to be careful with it because if you're not sort of aware of just how much the fees are, because fees can vary quite dramatically. Um, you know, you've got to make sure that what you're buying before you buy a lot of it, that there's enough profit in it. Um, for instance, I was buying a Miracle Grow wildflower seed. I'd actually used it in the garden, and I picked it up from B&M Bargains. There's loads of them around here, because they're based in Liverpool, and they were selling this tub of it for £2.99, and I thought, let's have a look, see how much it's selling on Amazon, and they were selling for £12 and more, and I was like, wow, okay. So I sent a couple of them in first, and they sold within hours, basically. Um, so then I bought a ship, like another shipment, a load of them, sent them back out again, and then they sold. And then I was a bit dubious because you've got to put these things in the ground basically before sort of spring's over. And I'm thinking, are people still going to be wanting to buy these? So anyway, I went to B&M's and they were clearing this item. So I thought, right, it was even cheaper. So I said, last lot, bought it, sent it in, and it went. But I was only making, after fees, it was about £5 to £6 on those because slowly people were selling more of them. I ended up selling, they were selling for around £10.50, £11, and after that it was about £5 an item, which is, it's nothing, it's not a huge amount of profit, but it's good enough when you're sending a fair few of them in. So yeah, I mean, it's as long as you're on top of the fees, it couldn't get better for me. All I've got to do is keep on top of listing it and sending it in, which isn't a hard job at all, really. That's the fun bit. Buying it, buying it's the fun bit, and then sending it in. It doesn't take long at all, really. I mean, I've got quite a few bits I've got to get on top of and send in myself, but I'll do another video about all that. So yeah, I'm back with a vengeance. Amazon FBA all the way. I'm never touching eBay again. And any sort of used items or something like that, I think twice about. If I think there's real value in it, I'll pick it up. I'm putting it to one side, and I'll think of eBay when I've got more time, basically. So that's where I am. See you guys soon.